Today in the lab, we're enlisting the luscious, unctuous cheese gravy known as Welsh Rarebit. I stumbled upon this on a trip through London, and it's the absolute best hangover food. Basically, it's toast with a gravy dripping of cheddar cheese, mustard, and Guinness beer. We're gonna use that theme today, make it into a burger, and prove that British food doesn't suck. I give you the cheese fondue Welsh Rarebit burger. You're welcome. Welcome to the lab. I want to introduce you to one of my favorite late night snacks, Welsh Rarebit. It's great, especially after a long night of drinking. But before we get to the toast and the cheese sauce, this is Burger Lab blend right here. It's brisket, chuck, and short rib. Look at all the marbling on this beef. Oh my God, it actually smells really good. I could eat it raw, but we're gonna cook it. Now, Welsh Rarebit, traditionally served on toast, so I'm actually gonna make my patty into a square for this burger. We're gonna season this with some amazing new spices that we're introducing today. So we have anchovy salt. We actually made this ourselves, real simple. We dehydrated some anchovies, we ground them up with some salt. So any sort of flavored salt you wanna make, it's that easy. We're gonna add some black pepper and a little bit of dehydrated Worcestershire. All right, so I have hot oil in the pan, time to cook our burger. All right, there we go, perfect little square patty. That sizzle, it's the sound of burger magic, it's the sound of success. There we go, looks like our burger's ready to get flipped. All right, that beautiful browning, look at that char, that's exactly what we're looking for. Now we're gonna grab some aromatics and baste our burger. The butter's starting to brown. You can smell the rosemary and the thyme. I can even smell a little bit of the anchovy and the Worcestershire that's in the seasoning of the burger. It's juicy, it's charred, it's beautiful. Now it just has to rest. Now let's go make the namesake condiment for this burger. Contrary to popular belief, there's no rabbit in this. It's rarebit, not rabbit. Some people think it's Welsh rabbit, although that would be actually pretty cool. But basically, Welsh rarebit is a oozy, goozy, creamy, cheesy sauce. So we have some butter swirling around in our pan right there. So butter and flour together, that makes a roux. Traditionally, a roux is used to thicken and season soups and stews and sauces. So there's a lot of ancient sort of technique going on right here. You can see how our flour is nicely browned right there. That's what we're looking for. We have a little bit of Dijon mustard and then a little bit of one of my favorite ingredients, English dry mustard, Colman's. Look at that container. Probably your favorite ingredient, Guinness beer. All right, now Guinness beer is gonna have a lot of malty flavor to it. It's gonna give it a lot of sweetness, a little bit of bitter on the back palate. And that's the thing about British food, it's really adult. You know what I mean? It puts hair on your chest. And then we're gonna add a little bit of cream. Some really good cheddar cheese. The cheese almost instantaneously is gonna thicken that up. I wanna kick it up just a little bit, so I'm gonna throw a splash of hot sauce in here. Man, it's so savory. Beer and cheese. Oh man. Welsh Rarebit, one of the most ancient techniques. Now we're gonna totally flip it upside down and use an ultra modern technique. We're actually gonna make spherified horseradish sauce. This is sodium alginate. It's basically seaweed, and it's gonna combine with this water. We're gonna buzz this up. The calcium in the horseradish sauce is gonna react with the alginate in the bath, and we're gonna have these spherified horseradish exploding raviolis, if you will. Horseradish, big ingredient in British cooking. Spicy, it's gonna add a lot of depth to our burger. By tweaking the texture, we're changing the whole experience of horseradish sauce. I'm so excited, we're gonna plate our Welsh Rarebit burger. We're gonna start with some buttered toast. Welsh Rarebit sauce, that's our first layer. And here we have some caramelized onions that have been cooking low and slow for a little bit on the stove. We're inspired by Britain today, so of course we're not gonna use American ketchup, British ketchup. Totally different than what we think of ketchup in America. Look at this, it's chunky, it's almost like a tomato sauce. Next is, of course, our burger. Oh, looks good. pickled walnuts, a discovery I made about a year ago in London, aged for God knows how long in malt vinegar, just picking up all this amazing flavor, an orb of joy. That's gonna act as our pickle for this burger. Now we're gonna add our exploding horseradish spears. Look at these beautiful little pearls sitting on top of our burger. Wouldn't be British without a little bit of parsley salad. Parsley's gonna add a little fresh flavor to this, a little color. Total late night go-to, Welsh Rarebit burger. That's a good burger. It's like steak on a bun. Tastes like victory. You're watching Burger Lab on Tasted. Don't forget to click to subscribe and you might win a copy of my new book.
2 comedians enter, 1 comedian leaves, with his dignity intact. Find out who nearly loses his lunch. Ever wondered what French people eat when they go camping? Eat one and you'll want some more.
You see, what you do is you take the pudding, you put the bacon and the piddly peanut brittly on it.
This Blais burger takes everything awesome from New Orleans cuisine and fries it all up together. Welcome back to the Burger Lab. Subscribe for more free tasted treats.